I think this is a sign of a maturity. Even though I get a set, I don't get overly excited because I realize nobody's gonna fold if they're going to go on a flush draw. So I don't get excited. And then when the 10 comes, I especially don't get excited. I don't spew. I kind of lost the minimal. I mean, I had to call the flop. Or I had to call the turn. But here I didn't bet because I just figured that nobody is going to fold a flush draw. And then, even a straight draw. And then when the 10 comes, yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to bet. I guess he was timid about the flush too. Although he had nothing to worry about. My action didn't look like a flush. But I guess he was ready to call. There was no way I could have got him off the straight, but he wasn't going to bet into a possible flush. So he didn't bet either. He was afraid of the flush. He just got really lucky with the 10. But I just figured betting there, I wasn't going to get anybody off the flush draw. Although in this case, maybe betting the flop. Get him off the gut shot. But I was just in bluff catching mode. My set just became a bluff catcher, and I was hoping maybe the board pairs. So that was my line of thinking. That's the rationale behind what I did. And the most important thing is I didn't spew. Don't get overly married to a set. Not until it becomes a boat. And then you have to worry about second boat versus first boat. Set over set and stuff like that. He had nothing to worry about. He had nothing to worry about. I don't think my action looked like I was on a flush. Although if I played really tricky with the flush, maybe that could be a flush. That I slow played and played tricky, and then bet the river. That would be one way to play the flush, to bet the river like a bluff. Okay, here's another hand that I bluffed. And the rationale is the guy raises from the cutoff. And I have ace-jack, which is, I could have just called, but I felt that the cutoff, I felt that the cutoff raising is generally, can be weak. So, and I had the ace blocker, so I am thinking in terms of blockers. An ace blocker means that he probably doesn't have ace king, and I'm repping ace king big time. So, be interesting to find out what he had. Be interesting to take a look and see what he had. So, here I'm totally repping ace king. So I wonder if I could do this with any ace, not just ace jack. With position. No, without position. With a lead out. When you're out of position, you could raise. And then when the board comes great, you could lead out. So if you're repping a big overpair any ace. You're repping an overpair or ace king. You could play it this way. And you don't need ace jack. You could do any ace to rep ace king. And when ace king comes, or ace queen comes, you could do that. King and queen. Or big overpair. So any ace and you could rep an overpair. Interesting.